Hi guys, welcome to Coco Africa TV, the only station, the only TV, the only channel where you get the cocoa and the beef fat in every news. Now we have the latest on point. There is a rally or a protest going on in Abuja presently. From a reliable source, we got a short video which we are going to show you and play to you right now. To the extent they are stopping every vehicle or anybody passing except you are part of the people that are carrying out the protest. So in the video you got some information needed which it will make you know the exact thing that is happening or what causes it in Abuja presently, because the road has been shut and blocked. Please stay put while I play this short video, while you watch what is going on in Abuja right away. And if you are joining us for the first time, please don't forget subscribe.
Many of them here say they come out to defend democracy. They also come out to know the better one. Declare say wetin dem want as citizens of Chad na democracy dem want. So na their national anthem wey dem dey sing like this to show say dem be patriotic Chadians wey don comot for the Abuja to demand for. We know say after the death of the Chadian president Deby on the 20th of April, the military coup happened and their people in Peking now they enthroned as the person where they lead the country. Now the people here say that one no good as you know they democratic, and that according to the constitution of the country, now the person where they lead the National Assembly now is supposed to lead the country at this day now. But what they do no they according to the law of the land, and that's why they come their embassy here for the Nigerian capital Abuja to declare say they don't want the military where they in control, and that waiting they want na democracy. We see say security dey ground here to ensure say everything go on well for here, and also some of the staff of the embassy now then they out they film the matter as it happen, and now waiting they happen with that. Well, I know they hear French, but make we they talk about French, but what they hear be say, what I fit interpret be say
la règle de la constitution nationale.
Then they talk about the constitution of their country.
Il faut remettre le pouvoir
au civil ou à la constitution. Au civil.
C'est la civilian government.
Un jet militaire. No.
They are saying they don't want military rule, and that what they want is a civilian government. Deby, that's Idris Deby, don't rule the country. He died after he go battle with some terrorists where they terrorize the country. He can't die. He just shocked the people because people say and say a very strong government, but the people here they tell us say he be dictator. Say during his reign as a Chadian president, say their lives no better, and that now when Peking itself can become president again, they lead the country for almost 18 months now. Where the military say them go leave, then say their lives have never seen better. Why they come out and the street say then they come to say no to military, that what they want the civilian government.
Aujourd'hui, si le pays est bon, il n'y a personne qui va sortir, aller rester dans un autre pays. Aujourd'hui, c'est l'État. Aujourd'hui, notre pays n'est pas en bon état. Pourquoi tous les Tchadiens sont sortis dehors? Donc nous voulons la paix au pays. Nous voulons un pays uni. Nous voulons un pays laïque. C'est ce que nous voulons les Tchadiens. Ouais. Mohamed Kaka démission.
Mohamed Kaka démission.
Okay, we know say African countries for several years, most leaders don't sit down for power, don't reach so many years, and Idris Deby now one of them. We know say sits down tight on top power, and something where don't they use for so many African countries. We think say new change of government go come Chad, and that then go also get better development, as they claim say development no dey their country ever since Oga Idris Deby, where be the president for almost 31 years, no do better for them, and that's why they come here. They say they want development, they want an elected democratic government, so that then go ensure say then get better roads, then get better hospital. They also their standard of living go high. Say as it be now poverty, now in there for their country, things no the better, and life dey hard for them. And now when Pikin said they won't come lead them for another 18 years, say they no trust, and say even after the 18 months, I mean to say he go change, he go give civilians power, and that waiting they want now for government, now for the international community to chook mouth on top wetin dey happen for Chad, so that then go upturn wetin dey happen for Chad. They say wetin they want now civilian government, no be military government.
31 years, no, it's too much.
Okay, so waiting na come out here they do now. Waiting. Why are you guys here?
Hey, listen, madam, that is it. We're not happy what did happen for Chad. Okay. One family, 31 years. Any election, Deby never win one day. Now hold up. He get army, he get everything. Nobody can challenge him. You know, if some people dying, you cannot talk anything, because everywhere they get what is the agency police, intelligence police. They can do everything and nobody can talk. And Deby, France support him. Anything we do, France is support him because of our resource mineral. The France, anywhere, if the father die, the Pikin take over. That is why you do for some countries, for Africa, for Gabon, for Togo, for Zaire, you know, they happen for Chad. We ready to do everything because the constitution for the country said anything where for the absent the president of the Senate assembly he take over. But now not be that so. Now the joint military take over. It's not possible make it a live free affair for joint military. We are not for royal. No be kingdom. We no need it.
Okay, so for so many of them here will be young people, all the leader where they don't know na Deby, and many of them make we talk to them, what do they think about Deby some where they lead the country now? How do they feel about what they happen for your
Deby is a murderer. His son is a murderer.
Well, you know, so we know fee authenticate what you don't talk. We just talk waiting, we feel substantiate. You understand, ba? So why you know they vex on top they in Pikin where they lead you now?
Since you have been in Nigeria here, have you ever seen a president that is dead and his son replaced him direct? Have you seen it? Have you seen in France a president that is dead and his Pikin has taken over direct? Have you seen it? You have not seen it. But why in my country? Why in my country? I hate France. I hate them. I hate France. Why can't they do in their own country? Why we? Because we are black? Eh? I'm asking you a question. We are black?
Okay, what will be the condition of the people for Chad now? What is the condition of your people? What is the economic situation in Chad? How are people suffering in Chad?
We have everything. We have oil.
C'est la souffrance.
We have oil. We have gold. We have everything. But why? Why you are running away from our country? Why? Because the country, the president, the family of the president, they are the one benefiting.
Je suis de la Fédération tchadienne.
They are the one.
Yes. La Fédération sportive tchadienne.
They are the one benefiting from what the whole country got. They are the one benefiting for the oil. They are the one benefiting. Just imagine a local village. You build a whole airport, international airport. Nobody is here. You build schools. You build universities in your own village. The village look like, I can't say. It doesn't have name, but nobody is there. But just look at our cities. Why we are running away? Why Chadian people are running away? Mysteries. mysteries. Please and please. We hate France. We hate France.
So
it's not,
why not
it's
the
not
hate?
Chad. It's not Chad, but it's France. It's not Chad, but it's France.
Madam, I want to talk about the France. It's not today. Since the independence of the Chad 1960, 11 August, where the Christian take over for the country. 15 years later, because of oil, this man they call Tomanbay, François Tomanbay, he asked France said that nothing, Chad no get resource mineral for ground. Where the president for America, they call 1972.
You can go there. So you guys that don't come out for street today, and from waiting with the talk, we know say now France colonize now, and we know say countries where they already under francophone rule, we know the condition of their independence. Now your country they inside political kata waiting. How na they feel? How this thing they chukuna for mind? How they affect you now?
We have suffered a lot with unfair French colonization. The French colonial had not left us yet. It's still in N'Djamena. The greatest evidence for that, the military junta we have on ground, the military coup was orchestrated and administered by France, not as a France entity. Even the French ambassador who had administered the coup. And there's no French colony in Africa or everywhere in the world and it's stable and prosperous.
Okay, so let's we look at the issues where they happen now. We know that Debbie's son don't take over. General Kaka is in charge now, and they say they don't give 18 months for them to rule before they go hand over to military power. How this transition? How now they feel about them?
It's unconstitutional. We are asking to go back to our constitution. Our constitution is stated clearly the president of the National Assembly should take over at the absence of the president. From where this military junta had come out, why that child should be at the head of our nation? For what reason? Because his son? No. We have our voice, we have our say. We need the representation of the Chadian people. Chadian people should elect. This is the era of democracy. Militarization is over. The military regimes are over. We are saying no is unconstitutional, illegitimate. No to CMT. No to CMT. No to CMT. No to No to Kaka.
No to Kaka.
No to Kaka. No to Kaka. Down, down. CMT.
Down, down.
CMT. Down, down. CMT. Down, down. CMT. Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. Down, down. Child Kaka. Down, down. Child Kaka.
Down, down.
Child Kaka.
Down, down.
Child Kaka.
Down, down.
Child Kaka.
Down, down.
That is expression of the Chadian people. We are asking for democracy.
Okay, so Debbie been ruling now for 31 years, and many Africans see him as a strong leader because of his fight against terrorism. How in rule impacts ordinary people for the street of Chad?
Debbie was vicious dictator, oppressor, criminal, had destroyed our country, had stolen our properties, our resources, destroyed our nation. He was illegitimate leader, has gone. So those people who are saying Debbie had never been fighting anti-terrorism, the whole the region, Sahel, Sub-Saharan Africa, we are all the nations are united anti-terrorism. People are able to pull down or to flush out terrorism in our region. So this is not a glory of Debbie. We have Chadian people, a brave nation, brave people. He exploited our bravery and sold us out. Nothing more than that.
Okay, when it comes to infrastructure, for 31 years when you don't rule now, how the infrastructure there for our area and the level of poverty, because then they hail and say are very strong leaders, and they say that Africa sometimes needs strong leaders, not very democratic leader. How you go respond to that kind of thing?
That is nonsense. Debbie is the worst leader had ever been in human history. Was just oppressor, wrongful ruler, despotic ruler, vicious ruler, was a tyrant, nothing more than that. We Chadian, what we had suffered from Derby, we could not suffer from our worst enemy. He destroyed our country, brought social division, he stole our resources, made us one of the worst and most indebted nations in the world. Our infrastructure, in the Chad today, the worst country in the world in the term of infrastructure, had done nothing apart from the evil. Derby was evil, have gone. We are not ready. We cannot afford to waste the rest of our life with his child viciously.
Okay, so this now the Chadians who don't come out, they protest on the streets of Abuja. We don't hear their grievances. Many of them say which they want a democracy. They say you don't do, and that they don't want there be some make it lead them, that the 18 months too much, and that which they want now for the international community to put pressure on the government where they ground, so that then go change. Then go change and enthrone democracy.
We are addressing to everybody, our compatriots in the embassy, our beloved siblings, the international community, world over. Chad is part of the world. Chad is our country. We are for Chad. Chad is our belonging. What we are saying, enough of waste. We have wasted our life. We have wasted our resources. Chadians from 1960 to date have not enjoyed for a single day of democracy. Chadians have never experienced justice throughout our history. We say enough, enough, and enough. We are calling the whole Chadian, whatever Chadian, black, white, yellow, southern, northern, central, eastern, western, Muslim, Christian, traditional worshippers, all Chadians are for Chad. We are united. We need peace and stability, rule of democracy in our orphan nation. We cannot forget the miserable history we have. The dictator, vicious dictator, Derby, had destroyed our country. No mercy for him. We are not ready to waste again another 31 years with his irresponsible child, Kaka. We are asking for the rule of the law. Defend our nation. Let us unite ourselves to protect our nation. We need Chad of justice, Chad of unity, Chad of equality, Chad of prosperity. We can do it. We can do it. We can make it. Our friendly nations, international community, our great neighbor, Nigeria, the giant of Africa, international community, United Nations, European Union, great nations in the continent. We need your support. Support Chadian people, not illegitimate military junta. Those are illegitimate. Chadian people should decide for Chad and Chadians. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Vive le Chad nouveau! Vive le Chad!
Okay, so now their embassy here where they come like this, we don't hear what them talk. We know say what them want a democratic elected government. They say they want leader where go add value to the country, and say despite the natural resources and both the human and natural resources where the country gets, their lives never better. Say the country be head of poverty for the world, and they don't like her. They say they want new change of government, new change of life. They want person where go bring better for the country. This now the one where we fit take from the embassy here be this. We know say Chad now there for Central Africa, and then now very great ally with the Nigerian government in terms of the fight against terrorism. And because of Nigeria Big Brother role for Africa, now you make why these ones come here like this to ensure say they speak their voice, not only to the Chadian embassy here, but also to tell the Nigerian government, so then they look up to Ram as the big brother of Africa to put mouth on top this thing. We know also recently say Idris Pekin, General Kaka also come visit the president for here, also visit president of Niger, also to tell them what they happen for the country, and then also to unite against the war against terrorism. But these people say the will of the people now in gas prevail. So now I'm not what we take on top of the protests where they happen from the Nigerian capital with this.